Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Norma Costa with Mommy's Designs. In my channel, you will be seeing videos on how to do different kinds of DIY. And I'm also going to be teaching you how to get the product at wholesale, how to price it, how to sell it, and how much your profit is going to be. Let's not wait any longer and let's go to the table. In this video, I'm going to show you how to print on a tissue paper and also how to put whatever you print, put it on to a Kindle. Both of the Kindles, I'm going to be doing information about a wedding. You can use them as a party favors or as a happy anniversary gift. You can put anything on them, but I'm just going to do something simple with them so you can see how to do them. This is one that I got at Michael's, and they had them like a end of the year sale, but they have other sizes smaller that you can use as a party favors. This is a candle that I made, and I can make this for you. They have a nice fragrance, and we can go ahead and decorate them, but I also put dry flowers, if you can see. So if you're interested, you can write on the comments in the bottom, and I can give you more information. But what we're going to be doing with this is we're just going to go ahead and print on the tissue. So what we need to do is very carefully wrap our sheet. You're going to need just a regular sheet of paper, and you're going to in a tape and your tissue paper. So what you're going to be doing is you're going to be wrapping your paper just like that. And what I did is the tissue paper has two sides. It has a smooth side, and it has like a rougher side. I'm going to print on the smooth side, okay? So I'm just going to go here, and I'm going to fold it just like the size of the page. And we're going to go ahead and put some tape over it. Very simple. Also, what you need when you print your whatever it is that you're going to put on the Kindle, it needs to be on an inkjet printer. Otherwise, when you put the glue, or when you decide to melt the wax, it can make the ink run. And with an inkjet printer, you don't have that problem. So I'm going to put links of everything that I use in the description box. And there's the printer that I purchased that it cost me, I think it was $84 or $86. So it's not so bad. And the ink is not as expensive as it used to be. I have two printers to print random pages, and I have my inkjet is only like when I do these kind of works. So this is the page that we're going to be printing. Now we're going to go into my iMac and create what we need to put on the candles. Okay, so this is the page. I'm going to be using my Cricut to create the two labels or wrappings that we're going to use for our two candles. I already made this one, which is the one for the little candle that measures 5.5 by 1 3/4, so you can see how it looks like. And then I have all these images that I pulled out of my images on Cricut. These are all free. The big candle is 8.5 by 3 3/4. So what we're going to be doing, the first thing that you're going to do, you're going to go ahead and go on shapes. And you can pull out either a rectangular or a square, whichever one you want. So I think I'm going to start with the square. I'm going to put it down here. And then I'm going to go right here. You see, this is the width and this is the height. I'm going to go here where it says lock it. I'm going to unlock it. So now I'm going to make the width is going to be 8.5, which is 8.5. And then I'm going to make the height is going to be it's 3 3/4, like 3.75, 3.80 actually. It's just a little tiny more than 3 3/4. So I'm gonna go 3.80. So that's the size that I need. And then I'm gonna go ahead and go back and lock it right here. Then I'm gonna go right here where the color is at, and I'm gonna go ahead and turn it white. Okay, so that's my size. Then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use the same thing. I'm going to put our wedding. So I'm going to go ahead and grab text. And I'm going to go ahead and type our wedding. And I like to change the font. I forgot to write down the font that I use for this one, and I really like it. So let me see if I can find it. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and start writing. So I'm going to go ahead and do our wedding. So I'm going to go here, little that, and go our wedding. And then for our wedding, I really like this font. So I'm going to be using it's called Easton. So let's go ahead and type it here. There you go. So that's the one I want. So here it is. So I'm just going to put it there. Okay, so now we're going to go again, text. And for this one, we're going to go here, take this one off, and go DTC cottage style. So here it is. So that's the one we want. So now we're going to go ahead and take those off and go Anthony and Cassandra, and their last name is Zarate. So here it is. So now we're going to go smaller. And you see the space between these two? You're going to go up here if you want to make it like closer. You're going to go up here where it says line space, and you're going to go down and get them closer. As close as you want them to be. Okay? So now we need another text, and for this text, I want the font favorite font collection. Oh, there's quite a few. Let's try this one. So now here I'm gonna put the year they were married. So they were married in August 15 of 2015. So we have all of our words and sentences and whatever we need. So now we're just going to go ahead and go and arrange them how we want them. Okay, and whatever size we want. So I think we want to make these little smaller, and we want the name to stand out more than this phrase. Then we want the date right there. So maybe like right there. So you just kind of arrange them however it is that you think they look nice. So now that you have them there, you're gonna go ahead and grab them all together, just this, and then you're gonna go up here to align, and you're gonna go center horizontally, and it's gonna center them for you. Now it's gonna be time to basically add anything that you want to add, like I did here. So the one thing that I think I want to add, I kind of like this balloon. So right now you're just going to go ahead and play. And if you do this and it goes behind, all you do is go on your mouse, right click, and then go bring forward. And it's going to bring it forward. So something like this is probably cute. One thing that I really want to use is I want to use the cross. And again, right click and bring it forward. And bring it forward. Come on, bring it forward or front. There we go. So we're probably gonna put this cross like right in the middle, maybe just a little bigger. And if you put it like right there, okay, you can either use the balloon, make it smaller, and then you can maybe turn it around, maybe in this position.
like so, maybe here, maybe that, or maybe you can do a different heart, something like this, make it smaller, and just kind of bring it to the front and kind of place it where you think is going to look pretty, and maybe kind of slant it this way, maybe like right there. And you can add more if you want. I think I kind of like I like to keep it simple because they are simple people. I kind of like this cross to be bigger, just like that. Okay, and then you can even make the name a little bigger, and then arrange the everything so that it's right in the middle. See, like right there. And then once you have it there, they really like the color blue, so I'm going to be changing this to a color blue, maybe this kind of blue. And I think I want to make this a baby lighter blue, maybe like here, so that it matches. I can probably make this, keep it like in the black tones, but make it like a dark gray, so it doesn't stand out like way too much. Go ahead and do this one also, the dark gray. Okay, keep it a little masculine. And now, since I'm already happy with what I have, I'm just going to go ahead and grab it, and I'm going to go down here, and I'm going to go flatten. Okay, so now that we have both of the ones that we need, we're just going to go ahead and either go and delete those, or you can, like this one I want to save in case I need it again. This one I might use it again, so I'm just going to hide it. And you just go on the image and go right here where the eye is and click on it. So you just go ahead and hiding them so that when you print them, it doesn't show. This is already to be printed. We're going to go ahead and print on a tissue paper. So let me just go ahead and print that, and then I will see you back on the table. Okay, so here's my printer and tissue paper. So I'm still going to leave it wrapped up, and I'm going to go ahead and cut it. I need to cut this one 8.5 by 3 3/4, and I need to cut this one 5.5 by 1 3/4. So I'm going to go ahead and cut them, leaving them in the sheet, and we'll see you back. Okay, so here's the last step. I already went go ahead and did this one. So look how nice it looks. It completely looks clear. So we're going to go ahead and do the next one. For this one, I'm going to go ahead and use the printout that I did with the tissue paper. And I'm going to align it where I want it to be. So you're just going to go ahead and align. And what I like to do, I like to start for the middle, so that it kind of seals the middle part. So this is how it's gonna look. So I just kind of go, this, my heat gun has two speeds. So I'm gonna use speed 1 because it kind of works quick. So number 2, it will be too fast. So I'm just gonna go in the middle and kind of like go in there. And you see what it's doing? It's melting the candle a little bit, and it's making the tissue paper kind of look transparent. So see that? See the difference between this here and this here? Okay, so now I'm gonna start working, be carefully working. It's already in place, so it's not gonna move anymore. So I'm gonna just start working little by little, just in place with the heat gun. And then, so the wax kind of melts a little bit and it starts. We continue with the low heat. I want to put it on an angle where you can see like how it turns, the candle melts a little bit, and it almost makes the tissue paper disappear. So if it gets stuck a little bit, just kind of put it down and press, and then turn. Make sure you don't burn yourself. Just be aware of it.
So see how it starts turning? Don't leave it too long because then the candle is going to start melting more than it needs to. These candles, you can make them for as party favors, weddings, confirmations, baptisms, almost for any party you can make these candles. But it's more like for baptisms and weddings and quinceañeras. I see them buying them more and more for those events. So if you need to lift it, like if it gets bubbly anywhere, you just kind of lift it a little and then go back, bring it in and bring it out so that the candle doesn't melt more than it should. And once you see the tissue looking transparent, then that means you stop. See, like right here, I see that it's kind of folding, so I need to stretch it a little bit before I continue, just so that it doesn't do that. So this side is already done. See how beautiful? Look at that. So you can tell the difference between this side and this side. So we're gonna go ahead and finish and we'll see you back. Okay, this is all for me, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. May the Lord bless you today and every day. And until next time, thank you.